folks, welcome to Big VTV. Great to have you with us, looking at all the teams prior to the start of season 2013, which gets underway March 16, 17, according to my calendar.
That's about right.
Hope I turn up for that weekend.
I think that's about right. Says.
Look, we're speaking about all the clubs, and right now we're heading down to the Shark Tank, down the Peninsula. 4 teams in the competition. With a new team coming in, by the way. Looking forward to that.
Stuff.
And a club that I think a couple of their teams might do all right.
I think they will too. They
their men will certainly do well. Yeah. Well, what are their aspirations?
They've made no secret of the fact they would like to see both their men and women in state champ, and they'd like to see their youth follow suit and play as high as they can.
Okay.
Well, I think it should be the goal of everyone. That's good.
Should be the goal of everyone. Let's talk about youth. Let's start off with the youth league.
I disagree with you guys, but anyway, it's probably for another time.
Oh no, let's talk about
I don't
it.
think everyone should aim for it.
Everybody wants to hear us talk about this.
Some programs can acknowledge the fact that they will never get there, and that's okay.
Well, they'll never get to be the best that they can possibly be.
They'll be,
But the best that possibly could be may not be champ.
Exactly,
May
it
not
might be
be.
Div 2,
Yeah.
and based on their membership and that sort of thing, and their culture, the fact that they may want to only promote their own kids. If that's the best they can do, spot on. And they can acknowledge the fact that they will never get to state champ.
Everyone should be aspirational, but it's where that top level finish.
Yeah. Here's what I tell people, and by all means argue with me if I'm incorrect.
Oh, we will.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that's fine.
I actually think that if you've got a lot of people who follow your club, really passionate about going along and seeing their team, when they walk in the door, they really don't give a stuff.
They don't know.
They want to follow the team,
Yeah.
like whether you're playing NBL or Division 7.
I'm not going to disagree. I'd love to, but I don't.
They want to follow the team.
Yeah, but your really good kids tend to know the division that you've seen.
Oh,
play,
definitely.
if you want to retain it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm glad I got you all on.
Here we go. Southern Pen.
Youth League Women, new team. Glenn Eames is the coach. Bendigo Bank, another fantastic Bendigo Bank sponsor right around the league, which is terrific. Heaps of new players, obviously. Some players coming up from the VJBL. They are
Jade Beale from the under-18s, Mayrose Rolly, same under-18s, Ashley Goats, and also under-18s, Emily Baird, under-16, and Grace McRae, also under-16.
They've got some good kids.
Very good.
There's some really good kids coming through.
I think
state players.
Yeah, last season their under 16 girls may have even made the top 4 in VC or roundabouts.
Yeah.
They pushed it all the way, and as you said, some of their state country players that they've got. This team, I think, is going to make an impact in youth women right from the start.
Well, what can we expect? What do we think?
I don't think they're too. I reckon they'll be quite good. I don't know if they'll make final. They're very young, obviously. They're all going to be 16, 17. Finals? I don't know.
I don't think they'll make the finals. I don't know anything about the team.
Yeah.
But what I do know, especially with Youth League women, and the men aren't too dissimilar, especially with the age, that 16, 17, they could come up against some teams that have 22, 23-year-olds. I tell you now, Southern Peninsula fans, one thing to expect with this team in year 1 is you'll get a bit of this.
Yeah.
You'll get some roller coasters.
Yeah.
They'll have some ups and downs. There'll be, and it won't even be from game to game. It'll literally be quarter to quarter.
Welcome to the big league.
And that's a part of the growing pain. So look, for me, without knowing them, I think maybe they'll just miss, based on the fact that they'll come up against some Hawthorns and Whittleseys and just a little bit older and a little bit more mature at the moment.
Top 2.
Wow.
Based on discussions.
You obviously know more than what I do. About basketball and other things.
They would have liked to have challenged for a spot in VYC. That's how confident they are of this team being right on the money.
But sometimes you can be overconfident. You haven't seen the opposition either. Did they get
to take them at their word?
That's it. Yep. They think this team's the goods.
Okay.
I'm going with you. I think they'll take a season of adjustment.
That's all right, mate.
Yeah.
Okay, good. 4-1. No worries. Good. Moving right along. 4-1. Moving on to Youth League men. Last season finished 9th, 6 and 16. Chris Janice is the coach.
I think it's Janess.
Chris Janice is the coach.
Right there,
Players. Take us through the players, Nath.
New players: Nicholas Skiles from Mornington and Kale
Steuben.
Morgan Stoop.
Yep, Stoobsy.
It's better than Stubben, isn't it?
Yeah.
Also from Mornington.
This is a big out. Massive out. Probably the biggest in Youth League 2.
Big change to their team.
Matty Pollard.
Not
playing this season.
Not playing at all?
I'd like to see the stat on percentage of his team shots he took.
And score.
Yeah, I'll score shots, whatever. Field goals made and attempted. He'd be at about 60%.
It's got him not
Maybe
playing this season. Does
I'd
that mean
love to
not
know.
playing at all?
If you're watching, Matt, let us know what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's a big loss to the club if he's not
Massive.
playing
But
at
they've
all.
got a couple of
Big
new.
look to the league.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
absolutely.
He could fill it up, but yeah, a couple of VJBL rookies jumping in. Corey Bond and Harrison Elliott, both
Which is
in their
great.
18 boys.
Genius.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
For mine, they
Not
won't
this year.
make finals.
Sorry.
No, go on.
I think if they finish 9th with a 6 and 16,
They'll be pretty
record,
happy.
And Matt Pollard has left, I can't.
Matt Pollard accounts for 4 of those wins at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
To miss?
Miss.
Yes.
To miss?
Miss.
We don't know. I've said it before, used to, man. We just
We're
don't
the
know.
experts. We're sitting here.
We know.
We know everything.
We don't know.
One thing I will say about Southern Penn Youth League men, one of the biggest issues they had last season was they turned up to far too many games with 7-8 players.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that hurts big time. They've got to get a full roster, a full squad on the floor, and I think with that, one, development, you're developing more players,
Yeah.
but two, I think you tend to be more competitive in games.
And
if
I think
you've got
that with the fact
flexibility.
that on the list they had a couple of under-18s coming up, they've obviously recognised that and hopefully rectified that.
Yeah.
Southern Peninsula, their senior women have moved from Division 1 to Division 2. Last season in Division 1 finished down the bottom with a 3-16 record. It wasn't a great season.
Second season in a row finishing on the bottom.
Yep. Adrian Giblin comes in as coach. I think it's the right move to
It's a good
Division 2. I think they've got to go down there and rebuild, especially with these kids coming through the youth program now. Get those kids up over the next couple of years. And
They've got a good coach in there, Adrian.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
coach, so that's,
You can coach.
I've got no doubt that if the whole youth program comes together, these outstanding kids progress over the next couple of years, I think we'll see Southern Penn back up there in the next few years. So, some new players, Cal.
Lee Wilkins has come across from Warrandyte.
She has, yeah.
She had some issues with the coach there.
Oh, they all do. They all do.
Rachel Winters from Dandenong has also come across the Southern Penn, so that's their 2 wins. But they've had a few outs. Donna Bev, Virginia Anderson, Ashley Dullard, Nicole Stanley, all retired.
Donna Bebb and Virginia Anderson, massive losses.
Amos.
Huge, huge amount of experience between those two players.
Yep.
And they are both big losses, but the wheel turns.
that's right. Chance to bring
Players
Shows
heading
what
one
they're trying
in,
to
players
do.
heading out.
Yeah.
So definitely a couple of players there that will make a difference heading out.
Young side.
Some of their better under-18 players are going to make the step straight up into the semi.
Who are they?
Charlotte Bryan, Ella Hellesy, who apparently is really strong, Hannah McKenzie, and Eliza West.
What do we think? 3-16 last season, Division 1. They head down to a more competitive Division 2.
Much more competitive.
I think they'll miss the finals.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I like Werribee. I've seen Coburg. Coburg have had some changes, but I think they're going to be competitive. Keilor with Jodie Impey going in there, and Jess Frankie's playing at Keilor. There was some talk about her moving. She's staying at Keilor. I think that they may just miss.
Be close. Adrian Gillen's quality coach.
Yeah, he
Yes.
is, yeah.
Quality coach.
What do you think?
Jesus, they're on the threshold.
Fourth or
I'm
fifth?
gonna say they'll make it and they'll finish 4th.
Oh, I reckon I'll finish 5th. I'll just miss.
Who jumps in then that 4th spot? Guys.
Coburg
Werribee.
and Werribee and
Casey?
Warrnambool.
Casey will be strong. Warrnambool, I think Warrnambool may make it. Their kids will be very good.
Yeah.
We'll see whose kids are better
It's
between
a tough-
Warrnambool and Southern Penn.
That'll be some
Yeah.
great basketball.
It'll be up and down.
And based on that, we've just talked about Werribee, Keilor, Warrnambool. You can tell it's going to be a better competition when you've got the likes of Chelsea, Southern Penn coming down, and we're saying they may not make it.
Yeah,
So
I think the Division 2 women's competition is going to be so much stronger than
Yeah,
last year.
big
It's
battle.
Really entertaining.
Did you think they'll make finals?
Yeah, thanks.
Always a battle. We'll get it out of you.
I don't know whether they'll be in the right mindset to make them. This team has finished on the bottom 2 years in a row and
Yeah.
they've won. That's a
Got to learn to win again.
They
Yep.
do.
Yeah.
They do. And yes, everything's different. New coach, fresh blood coming through. But
for me, are they capable? Yes. Will they?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Yeah.
I think they're capable, but they may just
Watch
miss.
Here's the team.
Yeah.
Here's the team that's capable.
Well, this will be one of the most talked about teams this season. I think
No
in all of the Big V, we'll be talking about the Southern Penn Sharks in D1 men. Last season, 7th, 8 and 14. Far too much was put on the shoulders of the guitar man
And Matt Brasser.
And Matt Brasser.
Yeah.
Things have changed. They've definitely gone out and recruited really, really strongly, and I like some of these ins, mate.
Yeah, look, we'll run through. It's a big. They're 3 big ins.
Huge ins.
Well, they're
Massive
big.
ins.
We'll start with Ryan Tyndall. Sandringham Sabres Seabull last season. He's a big, I believe, and he'll fit in nicely there. Dave Hankin from Frankston Seabull. He's been playing forever and a day. Knows what he's doing. A veteran head. Exactly what they need. And Todd Mitchell comes back. He took a year off in Div 1 men, and it'd be really interesting to see if he gets back in shape, if he can emulate. He'll be a great measuring stick as to where Div 1 was in 2011 to 2013.
Does Todd Mitchell come off the bench in this team?
No, because they made. I don't know how deep this team's going to be. They got Manny and these 3, and then they got fillers. Nathan Spademakers isn't playing this season. That's another.
Said Matt Russell.
Yeah, and obviously Matt Russell's at college. So, look, I think Todd will probably start.
Here's my question.
They're going to be entertaining to watch. I can tell you that.
They're going to be entertaining to watch, and they've got one of the best imports in Division 1. Here's my question. Outside of that top 5 or 6, have they got the depth to back them up? That's the question.
That is.
I think that's what, for me, I think they're a finals team in what we've said so many times is such a tough conference. I think they're going to push up into the top 4. But, you know, like most teams, you get a couple of injuries, and if the depth isn't there, that hurts. But, I think their ins are good enough to push them into the top 4 for my liking.
They've recruited what they believe is a championship winning team. They want to go to state champ. I reckon they're going to fall a little bit short of that. I think that they've recruited a team that possibly would have won the 2012 championship, but 2013 is a very different Div 1.
It's gone up again.
It has, yeah.
Another level.
I reckon there's... What position does Dave Hankin play?
I think he might be a wing. I think he's a wing. So, you know, I think he actually fits pretty snugly in there. I think Mitchell and Tyndall inside. You got Manny shooting and setting everyone up and doing all the majority of the ball handling, and Hankin, you know, is just going to do whatever's required. I think they'll win finals.
I reckon they've got 4 or 5 guns. If they can put a couple more around that, you know, have a little bit of depth there, I think.
We don't have the full list either. So.
That's right, but these 4 players, judged on what we do have here, will have to play 35 minutes a game.
Will Brasser come back, do you reckon, and play?
Well, I don't know. Look, I don't know what the rules and eligibility are. One thing I do say about kids going to college, it's your time off when you come back to Australia. Have some time off. You know, you don't want to.
Enjoy your friends and family.
Yeah, you don't want to risk any eligibility issues, and you got 6 weeks off. Like, have a break.
What do you reckon?
No, I reckon they're out. I reckon Hawthorn will take this one.
Hawthorn will take that for us. It's going to be a crazy time. It's going to be ridiculous. Especially that conference in particular is unbelievably competitive.
Yes or no?
Oh, wow. It's a reluctant no.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
No.
Yeah.
I reckon they sneak in. If all those players stay on the court, I reckon.
If you miss finals in that conference in Division 1 men, does not mean you're a bad team.
We said before, the team that comes 8th in that conference is going to be a really good basketball team.
Yeah, McKinnon's not bad. Look, I think I said before Hawthorn to finish 5th, and I reckon this team maybe gets in the top 4. So that's how tight it is. So there it is. There's the Sharks down at the Shark Tank. We wish them all the very best this season. Get along and support the Sharks. Which team's coming up next as we count down the days to season 2013 getting underway? Stick with us.